number one, I think we're all in agreement that Walt screwed up by putting this guy in the chat. That's number one. There seems to be a little, for everybody, a little legal confusion around whether a signal can be used or not. The congressman saying it absolutely can't for classified information. Ratcliffe is saying not only was he told it could be, but it was preloaded on their computers. So why did the CIA put it on their computers? I think that's really worth thinking about.
I agree.
If it is illegal to use as a mode of communication, why is it put on their computers?
Well, to be fair, Dave, to be fair, on that point, you can use Signal, but the point being it's illegal to put classified information on the Signal.
Yeah, this is not complicated.
They're not saying you can't use Signal.
That might be true. It would be a little odd that they would preload it onto the CIA director's computer then, but okay, we can put that there.
Which is a perfectly valid question, I agree.
This is absolutely ridiculous. And it's another example of right-wing influencers insulting conservatives. Dave Rubin is acting like conservatives are stupid. He's not trying to fool liberals. He's not trying to fool the left. Obviously, no one on the left or liberals is listening to anything that Dave Rubin has to say. So the audience that he's doing this for are conservatives. He thinks that conservatives are too stupid to understand the idea that just because something is installed on your computer at the CIA or whatever, doesn't mean that you can use it for whatever purpose you want. I mean, the idea of the CIA director going around and just randomly shooting people, and then when challenged, saying, hey man, if I'm not allowed to shoot people, why did I give me a gun? They gave me a gun, right? Or you're using your computer to illegally hack into the president's computer, right? And then when you're challenged, you say, well, the browser was on the computer. Like, if we're not allowed to use the browser, why is it on the computer? Because you use, like, just because Signal is installed on your computer doesn't mean you can discuss classified topics on it, right? In the government, there's something called procedures and protocols. It's not just the government, right? Companies I work for, we have procedures and protocols. We can use third-party applications to talk about certain types of things, and there's things that we're not allowed to do. For certain types of things, we need to do it in a secure manner, on a secure device. So for example, I can't be communicating customer information on my personal phone, right? I can't do that on my personal computer. I have to connect via a VPN and do that stuff within our secure network, right? If I'm communicating secure communications, I need to do it on a secure phone at work. And that's me in a corporate environment. This is the highest levels of our government. They're discussing an attack that they're going to do. This is highly sensitive information. The idea that you do that on some third-party app, and then let's not get sidetracked from the conversation. The idea that the excuse for this is, well, it was on our computer, so clearly we can use it. That's a straw man. No one is debating whether you can use Signal or not. The debate is whether you can communicate classified information on Signal, right? This type of information where I'm just putting together a chat group where I could make a mistake and add somebody. This is a reason why when you're communicating classified information, everything is locked down and very procedural, right? It's not just willy-nilly fly-by-night type of things, because you cannot afford mistakes. The troops' lives are going to be at risk, right? This kind of behavior shows a lack of respect for our soldiers, right? Because all of the soldiers are trained not to do this type of thing, because the risk is you can compromise operational security where people can die at all levels, from the general all the way down to the private. They're all trained about handling classified information. And these guys are at the top level and they don't get it.